So
this is how marriage should be. Sex is for marriage. We are married, so this is normal for us as husband and wife to do. So that sometimes when the way I ask her for sex is no longer verbal. Sometimes I start showing signs.
Yes.
And she recognizes, and she picks up those cues.
Guys, no cool people.
And she starts
Guys,
preparing.
this up. Show signs. That little touch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So once she recognizes the signs, I see she begins to prepare too. So without any of us saying anything, we are preparing ourselves.
Yes. And I heard
this says to me that you should know your woman, you should know your man.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
So marriage allows you gives you that pathway to understand, each other and each other's needs.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
exactly.
like I heard somebody said, marriage is not for selfish people.
No. It's not.
The more selfish you are, the more we both lose.
Mm.
You don't go for win-lose or lose-win. You go for win-win. And sometimes win-win doesn't necessarily mean that both of you have the same feelings, but that both of you have the same mental picture of what you are trying to achieve in life. So one comes in with the feelings, the other comes with the willingness to achieve the same thing.
So we've also noticed a lot of questions that have come in is men having affairs. Actually, there are a few women who are having affairs.
Yeah.
And so, what advice would you give couples that are struggling with the issues of trust?
Mm.
Yeah.
How do they rebuild trust?
Yeah.
Like a lady sent me, we've been talking over the weekend. I was just trying to tell her that healing is step by step.
Mm.
Yeah.
She's so hurt.
Mm.
She said she's so hurt that she's even depressed.
Mm.
So that she has decided to just leave it like that. But she's hurt. She's deeply hurt.
Yeah.
And she says, when she's forgiving him for this one, you start
do
another
one. You start another one, or you do another one, and then he will come and beg her.
I say, I'm sorry,
and tell her,
I've done it again.
It's not like she will catch him. He's the one. His conscience will come and tell her,
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is what I have done. I've brought this again. Please forgive me. So what will you tell the couples out there, or those in relation? What will you tell them concerning this now?
For me, I would like to say that we are all humans. So the fact like this one, that he will come and honor and say it, it means that he's struggling with it. He's struggling with it. He's struggling to live it. But habit, when a habit has been built, it's very, very difficult to break. And so he truly, I ever told one lady, I counseled with her, I said, just pity him instead of attacking him. Pity him because he's in real need. He needs your help. He needs your help. So I would like to say that if you are struggling with any couple struggling with that, you need to just accept each other and find solution together. Yes. How can I help you to fight over this thing that you are struggling with all the time? So if he is that open, since he has been opening up, let her be very prayerful and shouldn't take the change at once, because it will not happen at once. The change will come gradually with her help, with her help and love, and then let her see that she does her part, to help him. And for somebody will say, and no matter how many times I give him sex, he's still not satisfied. That many men still go out, no matter what happens. He has made up his mind, he will still go out. But then that's not for you to fight as a woman. You do your part, and help him walk through it. And then you ensure that, sometimes one of the reasons why a man may not tell his wife is because she may open up and tell her friends. And before you know it, so person has heard about it. This woman's husband, or this woman is this one, and then the whole thing has gone. And so the man may not even ask. And some men may deny the thing.
Yeah.
They may deny it. But then the denial will not even help. So it's like you said, you must say that know your wife, know your husband. So that you come in and help each other. Because he cannot fight it alone. It's a real fight, it's a battle like this. And it's worrying him inside.
By the way, let me say this, friends. The CHOJIs are counselors. Both of them are counselors. So if you can't reach Iman again, when videos go out, we'll drop their information so you can connect with them too. Yes. We're trying to build homes. So we may not have all the solutions, but they're older, they've helped us, we're helping others, they will continue to help people until Jesus calls them.
Yes.
So please, feel free to ask them questions.
Yes.
Yes, and you see their handles, their social media handles too. You see it. I remembered when Emmanuel was struggling with pornography, and and I remember one time. There was one time that I got up in the night to ease myself, and I went to the bathroom and I saw him watching a pornographic video. I just stood, I looked at him, and I was like, I dey shame for you. That was what I said. I just said, I was like, guy, I dey shame for you. And my eyes, I was still sleepy. I went and eased myself and I came back. He couldn't sleep in the night. He just sat down in a corner. I was looking at him. I was trying to sleep. I would open my eyes. I would look at him. Like mommy said, I just pitied him. So I got up and I went to him. I said, but you know that you need help. He said, yes, he needs help. I said, are you willing for help, to get help? He said, yes. I said, is it because I caught you? Or is it because, or do you really need help? And he said that he really, really needs help. And of course, even before that, prior to that, he has been talking about it. He has been saying he needs help, And so we got help. We got help. And years down the line, he's okay, he's clean, years down the line. And so like you said, when we just sometimes you just pity the person. Okay, what can I do to help? What do you need? What do you need counseling? You ask, do you need what do you need? What do you want? What can I do to help? Then you hold each other's hands and not give up and help each other grow.
Yes.
And that's what has really helped us to see that. Ask yourself, if I were the one with the problem, how will I expect my partner to behave?
Exactly.
So viewers, that should be your primary thought. If I am in this position, how would I react? So with that, it will help you to be more patient with your partner.
Exactly.
Yes.
So put yourselves in each other's shoes.
Exactly.
No way, Peach.
Mommy, have you ever had the experience of packing your load and going to your father's house? That he did something really bad. Like I don't want to do this marriage. You don't do me.
Well, outrightly I would say no. I have never thought of packing. I have never thought of packing because we have offended each other. We have offended each other. But I have never regretted marrying him, true. I've never said, Kai, I wish I didn't marry him. In spite of, yes. So
all the decisions that he has taken that has plunged the family into financial difficulties and all of that.
Yes. And very painful experiences. But then, one day there was a time I told him, I said, whatever happened, even if you say I should pack, I will go. Where will I go? We'll pack out together. I said we'll pack out together. I don't even have anywhere to go to. So where will I go to? I don't have parents to go. My parents are all gone. Many years back. In fact, my father died before I married him. So, but my mother died after the year 2000. So that is about 22 years after that. So I have never thought of packing, in spite of the deal. Let's stay there and go together. Whatever it is.
I remember this instance some years back when I said I did something that pained her. She was really, really pained. And she was weeping. And I came close to her. And she hugged me. And was weeping. And I joined her to weep too. And I was just saying to myself, Lord, I thank you that we can hug each other and we can still hug each other and cry in each other's arms rather than fighting. This one turned his back, that one turned his back. But so we decided to stick together so that whatever happens to us, no matter how good or bad, it should strengthen our relationship. So the good things we celebrate, the bad things we learn. So that we get to understand each other better. I got to learn more about myself from the mistakes I made and how she handled those mistakes. And I keep asking myself, if she's the one that made that mistake, would I have handled her the way she did? And then sometimes she will also be grateful to God that, look at how I offended my husband, look at how calmly he took it. He's even concerned that is there a way I can be of help to you, to help you come out of this. And sometimes we see a lot of each other's weaknesses. Instead of paining you, it helps you to love your partner even more. Some weaknesses that show up on a regular basis. She sweats more than I do. When the weather is toughy, she opens the windows to get some fresh air. And for me, that doesn't really matter for me. But sometimes she will now forget to close the windows. By 6 o'clock evening, mosquitoes are just dancing and waiting for a meal. And usually I will be the one to fall sick. I will treat malaria and then come again, check malaria plus, and she will hardly get malaria more than once or twice a year. So there's a problem there.
You're finding some semblance here.
So there's a problem there. How do we solve that problem? Should we fight each other? Should I get angry each time I see the windows open? So I chose not to fight. I chose to say, look, this is her weakness, and she needs my strength in this area. So when we are going out, it is my responsibility to check the windows and see if they are closed or open. Then we close them when we come back later. And then our house now has netting. When we were leaving, because I've been used to it, I actually checked the windows. The window was still open. But because there's netting, mosquito nets, so we are able to, so we just went and left it like that. Hardly do mosquitoes come. Sometimes, even when mosquitoes have found their way in, I'll come and find that she has fleeted the room, or she will put some of these mosquito coil.
Yeah.
So she's very mindful of the fact that I might pick up a mosquito bite that will make me sick. So we try to do for each other, we try to help each other. So instead of getting angry, you know that this is your partner's weakness, you use your strength to help.
It reminds me of Emmanuel and I. When we got married, I like to sleep with lights.
Oh, you had that issue too? You had that issue too? We had that issue.
He would off the lights, but me, I want to see lights, no matter how small. I want to see lights. You know, I think when I was a baby, or I don't know whether I had is it a premonition or in my mind, or I would see people with hood, black people with hood entering the wardrobe. It's just my mind, though. It's not like it's true. So I would like to sleep with lights. Even when I leave the light on, my mom in the night she will come and off it. I'll still wake up and on it.
Put it on. So you got used to sleeping with light.
And he's used to sleeping with fan.
Wow.
Which kind of man I married? We're sleeping with fan.
No matter how the weather is.
Weather is, he will put on fan because he is asthmatic.
Okay.
So when the room is a bit
stuffy,
yes,
he will start having crisis.
Yes, he will start having crisis. So he will Put on the fan. I'll say, God, which kind? And then I'll tell you, and then I'll say, on the light. And you say, I won't be able to sleep.
No.
I say, me too, I won't be able to sleep with
Fun.
So we found balance.
Balance. How do we achieve balance?
With that, you can just start fighting.
People can start
just-
fighting
yes,
and even break up the marriage instead of finding solutions.
Yes.
What did we do? When we got married, I was used to light.
Sleeping with light.
Sleeping with light.
For me,
I grew up in Bukuru where Nesco light was
Yes.
24/7. And she grew up in the more in an area where they didn't have much electricity at that time. So they will use the lantern
Yes.
and then
Reduce.
lower it or hide it. And so
No, not all. It's lamp. It's
lamp, proper lamp.
It's
So she got used to sleeping in the dark, and I
and then
got
when I
used to
went to
sleeping in the
secondary
light.
school, there's light.
Lights out.
went
And
to
I
boarding
never
house
went to
and there was-
boarding school. So when we got married the first night after we prayed and I was ready to touch my bride, and she was like, "I'm going to sleep with the light on." I said, "Do you want us to put off the light?" She was like, that she can't sleep with light on. And I said,
Oh my God.
"And I can't sleep in the dark. What are we going to do now?" So she turned, she kept quiet. Now I was an anxious bridegroom. I didn't want to offend my bride because I wanted a wonderful night on our first night together. So I said, "Okay, fine, don't worry." So I went on and I put off the light. We made love, slept. First thing in the morning after devotion, I went to the market to buy these, these disco lights.
Yeah.
It used to have that gang
Yes,
light
double
where you have
side.
Yes,
different colors.
Yes.
And you have the
the
rope
pulley.
or the switch
Yes.
to your bedside. So I had the white one, and the red, and the blue, and the yellow. So I brought it to the house. So it's bright. When we are going to sleep, we choose the colors. Do we try the red one? Do we try so that the room is neither dark nor bright. So I try to manage to sleep with the dim light while she tries to sleep with the dim light, and we try to meet each other halfway. Then we got so used to it that we are able to sleep with or without light. We had a similar issue with food, soup. I was an egusi man any day, anytime. I could make egusi soup. When I was a bachelor, I could eat anything with it. Bread, yam, rice, anything with egusi.
I will try that.
You will try it.
I will
Yeah.
try that.
But she is the draw soup person.
You look.
Yes, so
And I just hated even to see it, let alone to eat it.
draw.
Any kind of draw I didn't like. So now we got married. What kind of soup? The bride made food for her husband, and I saw draw soup. To her, this is something that many married people don't.
Real ogbono,
This what
nice ogbono soup.
Married people don't seem to understand. She was happy to make the kind of soup that she likes for her husband. So she thought she was impressing her husband by making the best for him. Ogbono and whatever. She put these things together. And when I saw it, I was like, what? What is this? Why didn't she ask me what I wanted to eat? So I struggled for where I could hardly eat. So she said, "Oh, what can we do?" She went now and had to prepare something that looked like egusi for me to eat. So, but then what we decided to do was, we will now make two soups. So I'll eat my egusi and she'll eat her draw. No wahala there. But one day she said, "Can I have some of your egusi?" I said, "Oh, yeah, sure. Maybe I can also have a little of your draw in my egusi." And before long, we're eating the same soup. Mixed soup.
Me and mix.
Yes. And then I discovered one thing that the Lord told me one day when I was eating, we were both eating the egusi. I said, isn't it richer? You have all the ingredients in egusi and all the ingredients in the draw soup. That makes the soup richer, and it gives you more vitamins for both of you.
Yeah.
So how about learning to marry your ideas in other areas as well? Won't decisions become richer? When she brings her idea, I bring mine, instead of insisting that it has to be my way all the time.
Wow.
So that is a lesson we learned right there. So we started looking for other areas when we have differences to be able to say, bring yours to the table, I bring mine to the table. Let's see how we can enrich our decision making.
So don't touch that dial. We'll be back after this short break. Don't move. Stay there.